Hey guys, how's it going? So, you spend a lot of time working hard and saving up your money, and you finally got enough money to buy yourself a brand new car. But the problem is, as you can see, there isn't any textures. Now, as a solution to that, you need to make the car DFF only. Not only do we do that when there isn't textures, but making the car DFF only also reduces the size so that it can be compatible on Android devices. If you haven't watched the previous videos in this series, then I suggest you watch those first. But if you have, let's get straight into it. Now, just to give you a bit of information about what we'll be doing. What is DFF only? Well, I explained that in the video I made where I explained how to install a car, right? DFF only is a car mod where you only have the DFF. You don't have to install textures. Now, how is that possible? Well, there are two ways in which you can do that. The first way is by renaming the textures to something that is already within the Dff+Txd. Let's say, for example, the wheels. You can rename the texture of the wheel to a texture that is black inside the original Dff+Txd, so that when you do install it, it will then use that texture instead of just being blank. The second way to do it is by coloring in the textures. Where it's white, you can simply color it in and make it black, which is what I'm going to be showing you today. Now, it isn't possible to make all cars DFF only. Some cars have parts where you simply have to have textures, and that simply won't be possible. But if you do have a car, say for example, where there are just parts who are blank, then you can use this method and just color it in, and yeah, your car will be DFF only. And not only does it make it convenient, but it also reduces the size of the car to optimize your mobile performance. So what you want to do is just tap on the geometry, just choose any object, let's say for example the chassis, just tap on it and then tap materials. Then this thing will pop up. Now these spheres are basically an indication of what texture the thing is supposed to use. If it is green, don't touch it. Green means it will adopt the primary color of the car. If it is purple, don't touch it either. Purple means it will adopt the secondary color of the car. But if it is white, or if it has a texture assigned at the bottom, then you can edit it. So let's say for example material 0, that is the green parts of the chassis, which then allows the car to have different colors. But material 1, when you tap on it, you can then play around with the RGB meter and basically allow it to adopt any color possible. But for this one, we'll go with black. If you're happy, just tap accept and then move on to the next material, which is material 2. We'll go with black as well. And voila, no rocket science here. Just basically tap on the geometry, tap on materials, and then color it into what color it needs to be. If it was the rear lights, for example, then we would have just colored it into red. If you want to make the seats a different color, just make it blue. It's basically like primary school all over again, like coloring in your coloring book. It's really simple. Just be careful not to select the dummy. Be sure to select the geometry, and whatever texture you see is white, color it into whatever color it needs to be, and then you just repeat the process with the rest of the car. You can actually let your creativity run wild here. You don't have to follow the rules. If you want to make the wheels red or even blue, then you can. It's basically yours to play with. But once you are happy, just make sure to make your final checks if everything is okay. And once that's done, just save the car. Tap on save, import it into the game, and that's it. I think this will be especially useful for those of you who are trying to start off a YouTube channel and you want to share car mods. Then you can basically just take any PC mod and optimize it, make it DFF only, and then share it with your audience. But like I said, it can also be used as troubleshooting. Say you found a really nice car but you don't know where the textures is, then you can just use this tutorial and make the car DFF only. Yeah, that will be it for today. If you have any other ideas like concepts or anything that you want to know about Zmodeler, as always, let me know in the comments. But yeah, that will be it for today. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Peace.